What up, y'all? Thanks for coming to the channel. If you are on the Reawaken channel, I thoroughly appreciate it. In today's video, I wanted to come to y'all with things that I wish I knew before this age. And I just said I'm 31, so things I wish I knew before I was 31. All right. So number one, the United States of America is a corporation. Legally, it's a corporation. So it's a business, right? There's no other way to look at it. Instead of it being a country like we were taught it was growing up, you need to know that it is actually a business. No way around that. That means people own that business. And it ain't we the people. The Federal Reserve, our country's money, the nation's currency, is privately owned. If I remember correctly, we simply have a Secretary of Treasury that sits on the board, but we don't actually own the money. So, like, for example, when we're wondering why is it that our money goes out and most of it doesn't stay here, that's why. We are a business, not a country. That's number one. And number two, your money is not your money. You thought it was your money. Right? That money is someone else's. Next thing I wish I knew. Oh, by the way, I'm just reading as took some notes for this. I thought it would be interesting. So, number three, your body is high-level technology that is designed to maximize the energy in and around it. I wish I knew that. They taught you some things about your body. In fact, many things about your body. But I would argue that they did not teach you some of the most important aspects of your body. And to a certain degree, they simply don't know or understand your body. But to a certain degree, there was deception also. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But understand the importance of how high level of technology your body is. We are all rich just by virtue of having this body. You are much more valuable than you realize, much more energetic than you realize. Next point. Everyone has melanin. There's no such thing as white versus black. You think of a white person or a black person, right? You think white person, no melanin, black person, melanin. I'm here to break the wheel on that. Right, as they would say in the game, I'm here to break the wheel. I want you to understand that there's levels to melanin, but white people, so-called white people, have melanin. There's just simply different levels to it. Now, the next question to you that don't know this, do you know what melanin does? The function of melanin, besides just wearing it on a shirt and saying it is cool. I'm gonna give you a baseline of information. Melanin stores information, but there's different types or levels to melanin. That should also tell you that even, I said black versus white is fake. That should also tell you that even within so-called black community, that we are not all the same. There's no such thing as we're all cute in one race and this and it's very deceptive to say that we are all, and disingenuous to say that we're all the same. That doesn't mean we can't all be loving and that we're all not connected to consciousness, right? But to say that our vessels, our physical bodies are the same is just simply not true. Learn your body. How does your body work? What information does your body have stored in it? And obviously, for the people, the smart asses that this dude said black, but there's no such thing as black versus white. Yes, obviously it exists in the program that we all grew up in. But when are you going to grow up and run your life, live your life? You can be aware of how the program works while also you knowing who you are and what you are. while you elevating your consciousness to be the best version of who you can be in this lifetime. And I just know it's somebody, oh, he said black versus white don't exist and it's fake. I'm telling you, it's a program. I'm telling you, it is something that you were taught to believe in and to focus on. But scientifically, the shit don't exist. Spiritually, the shit don't exist. Not black versus white. But your different types of melanin do matter. Moving on. Sound, frequency, and vibration is important to how the universe functions. You must, if you want to get in tune with your environment and the world around you, if you really want to have knowledge, if you really want to understand how your universe works, how the world works, the things around you actually work, sound, frequency, and vibration. Everything is based around sound, frequency, and vibration. We'll maybe make a video about that, going much more deeply into it. And I'm just going to give you a quick example of what I mean. I did a experiment, and you can find other people that have done this experiment, where you speak into two different glasses of water. And you just do it for, let's say, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And one of them, you speak nothing but love. The other one, you speak nothing but hate. You just sit there and be hateful. Look at the energy, right? Or the frequency. Look at how that water changes and evolves. Look at the one with love. Look at the one with hate. And watch how it changes. There's also, just go to YouTube and you can find how frequency and vibration impacts things. The water one was important. I gave you that example because your body, that technology I was talking about, there it goes again, stores, remember, 70 to 80% of water, right? That's what your body's made of. So now let's put 2 and 2 together. When you talk love in your environment, into your space, that changes and puts things on a frequency, a high level frequency is how it would be described. Or if you speak hate and low level energy, you're gonna get things deteriorating. You're gonna get things that are down and bad. But you influence that. That's what I need you to know. That's what you need to know. You influence that. Your mind, your thoughts, your words, which is just nothing other than vibration, your words influences that. Next point. Doctors relieve you, but they do not cure you. I know there's some people like, duh, we already knew this. Okay, but are you actually understanding that? Do you take the time to understand that the relief a lot of times is based on natural remedies and cures? So if things are based around that, what do the actual cures come from? Right? Mother Nature, the earth, the herbs. It's all already here. But our doctors were taught what Big Pharma wants you to know. Right? So even they don't understand the body. Big Pharma very much influences the education that our doctors get. They very much influence the studies that are actually put out. They may do studies to understand the truth, but then they're not going to put those out. You got to understand that this whole game is energy. And we have not been in control of our energy for a long time. It is time for us to get in control of our energy. But first, to even do that, you got to get in control of your own energy. You got to develop a new relationship with energy. Because you looked through your 2 eyes and then you got groomed for, 12 years or however long grade school is. You got groomed for however long that is. You think you know everything. I'm telling you, there are things right in your face, in and around you, all the time that you have access to empower yourself. But you wouldn't know that if you don't understand energy. You don't understand your body. Next thing, you must detox. I wish I would have known that ahead of, I think I did my first detox maybe 2 years ago. If you haven't figured out, there are chemicals in all of your food that are there to harm your body, clog up your body. There are parasites and bacteria, things that when things are lab grown and all of that type of stuff, things are not natural and they are put into your body. And then what happens is those things clog your body up and it struggles. Those things like parasites control your mind, so you feel more hungry and snackish and you just want to eat. Those worms and parasites, all of it is very, very real. And they confuse us because they want to tell us, oh, we're America. We got the best. We're not a third world country. We got the best food, so we don't have those problems. I'm sorry, but if you've never detoxed, there is a high likelihood that you have parasites of some type. You need to flush your body out. But let's talk about that body again. That high level technology. This is what fasting is about. If you just simply fast, I know I'm right there with you. I don't like not eating. Eating is a quality part of the day. I'm with you. But would you rather not eat for, let's say 3 days? You can do multiple different types of fast. Would you rather not eat for a little bit, or would you rather be sick for the rest of your life? How much do you love your kids really? How much do you love your friends and family really? How much do you love yourself really? Is we all love to talk and say, oh, I love y'all, I love this, but where's your actions at? Everybody talks. That's why I like the politicians. Everybody talks, but where's the actions at? You say you're going to take care of us, but then every time I look up, you send the money somewhere else, and I still got the same infrastructure since I was born in the early 90s. When you detox, you can start to feel in your body again at a very high level. But when your body's clogged, you can't feel. The energy that I'm talking about, you have no chance if you don't detox. You have zero chance to tap into and to become the highest version of yourself. The best version of who you can be in this lifetime. And I'm not saying anything crazy. All I'm saying is maximize what God gave you, the body. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not even saying anything crazy. It just sounds crazy because, again, I'm breaking the program. I'm like a glitch in the matrix. I'm saying, hey, these are things you haven't learned about. But that's because the corporations, the elite, I shouldn't even say the corporation. Let me change that. That's because the elites of the planet want you to think a certain way, and they want to control you. Remember, you don't own your money, and you don't even live in a country. You live in a business. That makes you a worker. Now, why would your owners not want to teach you or train you to be the highest version of what you can be? Well, obviously, they don't want your ass to fly off the reservation because your ass is cattle. You understand what a farm looks like, don't you? Most of us, 90% of people listening to this should understand what a farm looks like. Right? They want your energy. They want control over you and your mind, so they have your energy in various ways. It's not about money. Money controls it. It's the tool, right? It's the tool that is used to control your energy. But energy is the name of the game. Understand that. So now we understand, to my last point, why I'm going to now tell you about the energy centers that are in your body that we all have, called your chakras. Your chakras are not religious. This is not a religious conversation. This is about being in tune with your body, having it be fully online. This is why I say, don't talk to me. Don't come at me saying that I'm coming against your religion and all this. No, I'm not. I'm not talking about your religion. I don't care. You can be a Christian and still have elevated all of your chakras. You likely won't be, if I'm just being honest, but you can choose to do that. That is your choice. But what'll happen is, realistically, is you're going to open and unblock them energy centers in your body, and then you're going to realize, oh, this is a game. I remember who I am. I remember that I am the creator and that I have access to this entire thing that I built. So if you want to be a Christian still, you absolutely can. If you want to be a Muslim still, nobody cares. You are it. Whatever you want to do, you can do. It's like, I've been talking to people about this, and it's like people think I'm saying, you got to stop being who you are, and you're worthless. So you got to, no, I'm saying be everything that you want to be. Just know that you have a choice in all of it, in every avenue, in every aspect. If there's disasters coming, you'll know, and you'll have a choice. Do you want to stay there or get your ass up and move? Just like the animals do. Do you want to interact with the trees? Sure, do that. You'll be able to see when you bring your body back online, you'll be able to that you can interact with it all. Everything. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. These are things that I wish I would have known. I really want this community to grow because I care. I'm not gonna be sitting here arguing with a lot of people. I honestly don't have the energy to. Because as you can see, I've been on my own journey and I'm still growing. But what I want is to foster a community that will allow us to learn, allow us to network and grow, and be given and providing information, and have community that is building, right? Not destroying, not taking away, but building, helping out everyone. I love y'all. Peace.